Well, today we're talking about choices. So, hi, I'm Janice from Gravitate Coaching, and thank you for being in my group. It's all about life and happiness, and that's what I'm trying to spread is a little bit of happiness for everybody and getting them to their happy place. So, I will wait for a few minutes to hop on. It's just before 3. So, if you hop on, let me know. Shoot me a comment, some love, some likes. So, let me know when you hop on. Yeah, I wanted to again take some time to talk about choices and some tips on how to get past the excuses. So we'll just kind of hang out and wait. Let me know when you hop on. I think it's just now turning 3, so we'll wait a little bit and chat. I would love some interaction. So if you've got questions, anything, shoot it in the comments and let me know. So interaction feedback is always great. I enjoy it. So talking about choices. Choices and taking a chance on yourself. So it's 3 o'clock and I hope you're having a fabulous day. So we'll have this recording in the group so you could check it out later. If you know of anyone that would, benefit from anything we're doing in the group, spreading some love, some happiness, and well-being, share the group with them. I would love to have them join in. So we'll wait another minute or so. Not sure how Facebook really spreads the word when you're inside a group versus on your page, so we're just going with it. So if you hop on, let me know. Shoot a comment, a hello. Any questions you might have, shoot them on the comment, and I will be happy to answer them. So I wanted to continue on what I started earlier about choices, even earlier this week. So life really is about choices. And, I was kind of chuckling thinking about how my mom used to always comment saying, Janice, you're such a procrastinator, always waiting to the last minute. And I've really tried to shift gears for the last couple of years to change that to the point of being super annoyed if I'm going to be late for something because, I want to make sure I'm on time or early and but always pushing it to the last second of trying to get stuff done. And thought, I have been making a huge effort in my life to be conscious of that. And so I want to be able to spread that information to others. So if you hop on, let me know and we'll get started. So it's, about choices. Oh, the sunlight's making adjustments. So I wanted to talk about, some tips. So it's not easy to change. And it really is, about deciding that what you really want in life is worth making the choice to decide to stop making an excuse and to go for it. And so it really is, we're easy. We're all wired to do things, make them happen, but on an easier path. And that it's when it's really hard and really challenging, we often will just bail on it or just literally ignore it. So really, stopping to stop lying to yourself. It's kind of really like that number 1 tip of stop lying to yourself, telling yourself you don't have time to make that choice in your life that you really want. And making those excuses, I don't have time, or I just don't have the money to do that, or I've got too many kids, or I'm not old enough, or whatever those excuses are every day that you're making. You have the time. You've got that passion in you. And while today maybe you don't necessarily feel that you do, maybe you don't feel awesome about yourself. And that's one of my favorite words. So hopefully you don't get annoyed with it because I love to use it. And you know, it's getting you in that comfort zone of really believing in yourself that you are worth it and you are worth those choices and those dreams that you have. And stop lying to yourself, telling yourself that you don't have the time, or that you're not good enough, or that you just don't have what it takes. Because you know what? You do have the time. We're gonna figure out how to make that happen for you. You are worth it. You are amazing and awesome. And stop lying to yourself, because you are. You've got something awesome that we want to see in this world from you. And so we're going to get you there. So that is your number one tip. Stop lying to yourself, because yes, you can make the choice to make it happen in your life. So kind of keep looking at my notes because I don't want to forget anything for you. So it's really about making it a priority. The easiest one is, you know, just saying, I don't have time to work out. I'm too busy. I got a full-time job and I got this and I got that and I got this. And really making that decision and that choice that it's a priority for you and that it's something super important to you that you want to accomplish and you want to make happen. Once you're making that a priority, and it's hard because there are so many priorities in life. So whatever that is for you right now, your top number one thing that's been weighing on your mind, that you really need to make a choice about, that will change your life for what you are wanting it to be, that we need to make it a priority and we need to get you there. And we need to stop saying that you don't have the time or the confidence or whatever that is holding you back. We got to get you past that point. So number two, be kind, be nice to yourself. We are our own worst enemy and roadblock in our life. You know, it's something I've been learning and doing a lot of personal development on, and really just getting out of your own way. But you know what? Be nice to yourself. We, especially females, we have this inner mean girl voice that's constantly weighing on us, right? And if you've been able to overcome that, that is amazing. And I want to hear, shoot some information in the feedback of how you've been able to overcome that. But most of us have that inner mean girl voice that is constantly weighing on us and putting ourselves down, and instead of lifting us up and getting us that confidence and that courage in life to make choices and to do what we truly want to do instead of what we feel we have to do. And so number two is be kind to yourself. Let's lift yourself up and put that inner mean girl voice aside and just squash her down for a little bit, even if it's for a little while. And let's get you past that point. So number three is setting goals. First recognizing, why you keep telling yourself, I'll just take care of that tomorrow or next week or next month or next year, and recognizing what is that? What are those things that you keep putting off that you do want to make happen for yourself? So recognizing what that is. So I suggest writing those down, and let's see, at the top of your list, what you feel is the most important that will make that change for you for a happier, healthier life. And let's set let's set that as a goal. So seeing that and setting that for yourself as a goal is huge. And it will then start to take precedence that it's important in your life, and you're going to make that a priority. So we also need to make sure that they're reasonable goals. And whether that is 1 or maybe 3 or 5, I have tons of goals, but trying to start to prioritize them, and setting reasonable expectations for them. So, and I say that not to hinder your thought and your excitement for setting some goals, but we need to make sure that they're also realistic. So let's just say you got 100 pounds to lose, but you want to lose it in a month. It's not necessarily realistic. While it's an awesome goal, if that's what, is something that you need to make happen, and that is definitely a goal of yours. However, we need to be realistic with it and setting appropriate timelines for it, because setting yourself up for failure is then going to discourage you from wanting to continue and making that important to achieve your goal in health and happiness. So that is huge. So setting those goals initially, and then, looking at them to see if they're truly realistic from a time frame standpoint of when you want to accomplish them. I keep moving and my lighting is changing, so sorry. So that is huge. So, working those in and deciding, making that they're a priority for you is really going to set the tone that it's going to start happening for you, that you're going to start recognizing that on a daily basis and what you're going to need to do to make that happen. So, the number 4 I want to say is stop blaming other people. It's your life. And I'm not trying to be rude or mean, but I found I was doing that often, getting frustrated for other circumstances of, blaming others of my unhappiness at work, or blaming others of my situation of not having time in my life of I decided I have, it truly is your life. And if you're allowing others to make the decisions for you and what that outcome is for you, that's the choice you've made. And it's, it's not theirs. You've allowed them to do it. So, stop blaming others, whether it's, blaming your husband that you can't stick to your diet because he doesn't want to eat the same foods as you, or, blaming the office environment that you're in because they don't have a comfortable chair and that's why you're so unhappy at work. And you're blaming your boss for that. Or blaming, hey Trish, how's it going? Or, blaming the person who brought those donuts into the office and getting all mad and frustrated because they brought donuts in the office and that's why you aren't able to lose the weight. Is it really their fault? No, they're really just being thoughtful. But, it's time to really assess and stop blaming others for why you haven't been able to make that choice happen, and to stop making the excuse. So I'm not trying to be mean. That's not me, but I'm going to tell you how it is because it's not easy. Sorry, I'm moving again and my lighting's off. So again, that's number 4. Stop blaming others. When you start to feel like, oh, you're making an excuse, just stop and ask yourself why. Why are you blaming somebody else? How is what they're doing impacting your choice, your decisions in your life for health and happiness? So, number 5 is just stop saying tomorrow. That you might not get it tomorrow, and would you be happy knowing that you didn't take the chance on yourself? So, yes. So, make today, this month, this year, the year that you're going to be awesome. That you are truly going to be your best self and just rock it and just kill it and walk into a room with confidence and knowing that you're doing everything you can to bring happiness into your life and in your world, and hopefully some healthier ways of doing that as well. So I hope this has been super helpful. So if you are watching this at a later time, feel free to comment. I will definitely give you some feedback and or message me. So again, I hope this has been helpful. So 5 tips on to stop making the excuses and start making the choices to really change your world. So have a great day, and I look forward to chatting with you soon.